Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Today I am going to be making a fall floral arrangement, and I picked up some of the things at Dollar Tree and some things at Hobby Lobby. For this arrangement you're going to need a pumpkin, and I picked up this flocked pumpkin at Hobby Lobby. And try to remember to use your 40% off coupon if it's not on sale. So it's $15.99 original price, and they have lots of colors in these. So you'll need a larger pumpkin, and then you'll want a candlestick so that the pumpkin can sit on it. And I picked up this candlestick also at Hobby Lobby, and I used my 40% off coupon. And you will need some of the round foam so that you can place one of the little circles on the top of your candlestick holder so that you can add some flowers too. Let's see, I picked up this ribbon at Hobby Lobby and these fall velvet pumpkins too at Hobby Lobby. Now I don't know if I'll be using everything or not, but I wanted to make sure I had enough stuff, so not everything, I may use or may not, but in the description box below, I'll write it all down for you. So I also picked up some of this foam at Dollar Tree, and then I picked up these 3 large plywood circles at Hobby Lobby. You're gonna need some hot glue, and I'm just using the hot glue sticks and hot glue gun that's Gorilla Glue brand. You will need, of course, some foam, and you'll need some floral picks. Now this one right here came from Hobby Lobby, but I think Dollar Tree also has a similar one this year. I just wasn't able to find any. And then most of my flowers came from Dollar Tree. And then I found these big sunflowers also at Dollar Tree. So like I said, I have a lot of extras here, so I'll write it all down in the description box once I have the arrangement made. First, you will want to take your 2 blocks of foam from Dollar Tree and carefully cut them in half. After you have them cut in half, you're going to want to hot glue your candlestick holder in the center of your wood piece. Now if you can find a square, that would be great, but all I could find was the circle, so I'm just going to go with that. So once you have your squares cut out, your 4 blocks, then you're just going to place them around your candlestick holder. Then you'll want to hot glue everything in place, and if you're using the circle like me, you might want to round the corners on your foam, but in the end it doesn't make a difference if you don't. But here I'm just using Gorilla Glue, hot glue, to hot glue my candlestick holder to the center of my circle, and then I'm going to hot glue the little foam pieces to the wood piece also. And just make sure you set it aside and let everything dry before you move it. On mine, I only needed to add about hot glue on half of the little styrofoam block because the other half hung over the board just a little bit. So just remember that if yours is like mine. And then here I'm taking the round piece of foam and going to hot glue it to the top of the candlestick holder, and then just let everything dry. If you have some moss, now would be a good time to cover your foam with the moss if you're planning on covering your foam. Okay, so next I'm just taking some of the fall leaves, floral picks from Dollar Tree, and just cutting them into smaller pieces. And I'm going to place them along the bottom edge of my arrangement. Just going to take them and push them into the foam. Now if you're not planning on reusing your floral picks, then add a little bit of hot glue on the bottom of it before you push it into the foam. That way it stays better. I used a total of 13 floral picks on this fall arrangement. So I just went all around the bottom edge with the fall leaves from Dollar Tree. I didn't place them too thick or anything. Don't worry, because you have 12 other picks to add. Now this pick right here came from Hobby Lobby. Dollar Tree does have a similar version of this one, and I bought 2 of these, one for each end, because I kind of like how the berries are a little bit longer. So I put one on the left side and one on the right side. Now when I do my floral arrangements, usually what I do on the left, I do on the right, or what I do on the front side, I do on the back side. I like for my arrangement to match as much as possible. I am making this arrangement for my dining room table, And so just remember, add a little bit of hot glue onto the bottom of the pick and then push it into the foam. And I did that on the left side and on the right side. And then I just continued adding flowers. Now each time I did show what flower I was using. That way if you want to go to Dollar Tree and buy them, you can. And basically I just kind of started at the bottom and worked my way up to the top of the arrangement. Some picks you will want to trim shorter than the others. And each time I just pushed them into the foam. And I kind of tried to rotate the arrangement so that I had it nice and balanced or evened out throughout. So I wanted, if I did some on the back side, I did some on the front side. Same with the sides. Now it doesn't have to be perfect, but I just kind of like to, do the best I can to make the sides and the front and back match. I like to use Gorilla Glue brand hot glue sticks and hot glue gun for mine. I've had really good luck with the Gorilla Glue brand, and if you look online it has really good reviews. But here's another Dollar Tree floral pick, and I just place them around. Now if you want to add your moss, I think that adds a nice touch. I didn't have any moss this time, so I didn't add any, but it ends up being really full, so I didn't really have to have any for it to look good. When you're choosing your floral picks, try to get, in the same color palette, but try to get a variety of different textures and heights for your floral arrangement. Some picks I trimmed a little bit shorter, some I left longer, and I just kept spinning my arrangement as I added the flowers. So just kind of step back and take a look every so often to see how it's looking. Maybe you need to, bend the picks a little bit, or maybe you need to kind of bend them down. It just kind of depends on what shape you're going for and where you're going to use your arrangement. And so mine's going on my dining room table. I think I'm going to play some music for you now, and you can just kind of see and watch how I did mine. Now closer to the end I did add a couple bows. I used the cheetah print ribbon from Hobby Lobby. I put one on the front and one on the back and just kind of tucked it in. And then I did in some areas add hot glued in some of the little petite velour pumpkins that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to play some music for you, but if you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching.